Welcome to day 12 of Loshgust. In today's video, I'm going to help you decide which Halloween Horror Nights ticket would be best for you to purchase for this year's event. I also feel like I need to say this: whichever ticket you decide to purchase, whether it's a multi-night pass or a single night ticket, then you can receive an offer of 6 months of free Peacock, which means that you can watch Megan, The Purge, and tons of other horror movies to prepare you for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Along with that, I feel like I also need to drop a minor disclaimer, as in the last few years, I have not received my code via email. However, you can go to guest services or give them a phone call and they should be able to try their best to get that code for you. Moving away from Peacock and going to the tickets themselves, we have a few options that you could end up purchasing depending on your situation and what you want to do on your trip to Halloween Horror Nights. And I think the best way to dive into these tickets will be by going into the single night tickets. Those said single night tickets can start at $82.99 and can go all the way up to $123.99, with all of those single night tickets being taxed, so the tickets will cost a little bit more than just that price. And now with the prices out of the way, I think that a single night ticket is perfect if you plan on attending just one night of the event. If so, it's perfect for you. However, if you're attending more than one night, maybe think otherwise. Plus, I will add this: Universal has huge benefits for its pass holders when it comes down to Halloween Horror Nights. If you plan on attending just one night of the event and you're a Universal Orlando Premier Annual Pass holder, which is the top tier pass for the regular parks, then you have one free night of Halloween Horror Nights on select nights. Now, those nights will be on the screen for you right now, but let's just say you don't have a Premier Annual Pass, but you are a pass holder in general to Universal, then do not fear, your luck is here, as pass holders also receive a discounted price for tickets as well when it comes down to Halloween Horror Nights. And just like the Premier Passes, this also has select nights which are also on the screen right now for you to see as well. And just when you thought it was over with the pass holder stuff, well, here's something else that I need to add when discussing the single night tickets, and that is Premium Scream Night. And the fact that it's one, still available, and two, the normal price for this is $350 plus tax. But if you're an annual pass holder, you'll be able to purchase this ticket at a discounted price, so for $325, making it $25 cheaper. And I honestly think all of those deals are amazing for Universal pass holders. But in reality, they're all for single night tickets. Now let's say you want to attend the event more than one night, then a multi-night pass will be just what you need. So in terms of Frequent Fear passes this year, we have 4 different kinds, and those are Rush of Fear, Frequent Fear Plus, and Ultimate Frequent Fear. All of these passes vary in the dates that you can attend, along with the prices as well. And get ready, as I'm going to give you a breakdown of the cost of these said passes, along with the dates that you can attend, and all of the little extra details that you may be curious about with these passes. And now for the first pass that we have, it is going to be the Rush of Fear pass, which is the cheapest of the 4 options and is the only of the 4 passes left that you have the availability to purchase with Express. But this pass by itself, without anything added onto it, is actually the same price that it was last year, so it is $179.99 plus tax. However, as soon as you add the Express, the pass does go up to $609.99 plus tax. In the past, this has been considered a September pass by locals. However, with the event starting in August, that changes things up just a little bit, as this pass is just the first 18 nights or first 4 weeks of the event. But I will stand on the facts when it comes to this pass. If you plan on attending, let's say, opening weekend for the event, meaning Friday, Saturday, Sunday, August 30th through September 1st, and you're buying single night tickets for each one of those nights, your total price is going to be $318.97 plus tax, meaning that reasonably, the Rush of Fear pass is a much better option for you, since you're going to be saving nearly $140 and you're attending the same amount of nights that you would have attended for a cheaper price altogether, in which I think is a great deal. And now moving away from Rush of Fear, you may be wondering if there is a pass that is for the month of October alone, and the short answer is no. There really isn't any pass that allows you to go just the month of October. But if you want to start attending some nights in October, then our next ticket option is going to be the way to go for you. We have the Frequent Fear Pass, which gives you access to 30 nights all throughout the event, and I always view this pass as the semi-weekday pass for Halloween Horror Nights. Now, the price has gone up a little bit since last year, a whole $10. It is now $239.99 plus tax. And with this pass, you'll be able to attend opening weekend and closing night, which is a great way to bookend the event if you really wanted to. But the only days that you can attend the event event are Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays outside of that opening weekend and closing night, which is a full 180 from last year that did not include closing weekend at all. So that is a massive positive to say the least about this pass. And I think this pass is amazing if you're here for a week vacation, or if you do just plan to attend the event more than 3 times, this will be a perfect pass for you. But just do keep in mind that you do not have access to the event on Fridays or Saturdays. But let's just say you want to attend the event on the weekend. This next ticket starts to cover that for you, as we have the Frequent Fear Plus Pass, which in vein is very similar to the normal Frequent Fear Pass, but it also includes Fridays. And along with that, it also covers 40 nights of the event, so needless to say, this pass covers most of your bases, as the only day that you have that's not available to go is Saturdays, with a huge plus of this pass being that you also get into the park for both opening weekend and closing weekend, which means that you can truly visit almost every single night of the event at a cost of just $269.99 plus tax, which when compared to the Frequent Fear Pass is a huge plus when it's only $30 more, and you get to include Fridays plus all of closing weekend as well, which I think is a massive positive when it comes down to looking at this logistically. Let's say adding Fridays is not enough for you and you just want to attend every single night of the event. Well, do we have the pass for you? And it's the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass. This pass will cost you $399.99 plus tax, which is just $25 more than what it cost last year. And think about it like this: you get to go to Halloween Horror Nights whenever you want, and you get free self-parking after 5 p.m. Meaning that 1, you never have to worry about paying for parking, and 2, you never have to worry about if you can get into the event or not, because you already have a pass that gets you into any single night. And to add a little bit of flavor here, this is the pass that I always purchase when it comes down to Halloween Horror Nights, at least for the last 5 years of me attending. And honestly, I've never looked back since I made my first purchase with this ticket, as I love Halloween Horror Nights and it is one of my favorite things to do. Whether it's going after work or just going on a day where I just want to sporadically do something, Horror Nights is there for me with this pass. And honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything at all. But this isn't about me, it's about you and finding out what ticket you should purchase for this year's event. And I think it honestly depends on how many nights you're going to attend the event. Like I stated earlier, if you really want to do all of opening weekend, then I highly recommend getting a Rush of Fear pass. But if you want to do both opening weekend and closing weekend, I would move up to the Frequent Fear pass. Now let's say that isn't enough and you want to do opening weekend, closing weekend, and Friday the 13th, then you have to move up to the Frequent Fear Plus pass. And then if you don't want to worry about what day you're going and you just want to have fun throughout the whole event, I strongly recommend the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass. And I'm not saying don't buy a single night ticket. Here's something that I've discovered in the past few years: if you buy a single night ticket and you love the event so much, you can go to guest services and get that single night ticket turned into a pass, which is a fantastic thing, because let's say you go to Horror Nights, you love it, but you don't know what to do. Go to guest services and get that pass upgraded and come again. And truthfully, I hope this video helped you on deciding which ticket you're gonna get for this year's event. And if you did enjoy the video, please let us know by giving this video a thumbs up and commenting down below which ticket you're going to purchase for this year's event. Along with that, please don't forget to subscribe if you guys already haven't done so, and stay excellent, my dudes.